cold outside, but the fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night beneath the mistletoe.
Hello. Hi, y'all. This is what you guys have been waiting for. This is what you guys have requested. I like the idea, I really do. And it is the Q&A. Chill with me while I wrap my presents. So let's see. I'm gonna do this as, I guess, quick as possible without boring you guys and without, I don't know, without taking a long time. But let's get started. I have the questions. I have them already written out, and I put them on my phone. So they're all here on my phone. So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to do Edgar's. Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cut little pieces, the little pieces of tape that keep the boxes closed. We do have a few video game little console discs things. I'm gonna take all the plastic off that, because you know, when everything is the hustle and bustle of Christmas, kids are running up to you, open this, open this, open this, open this, and I'm like, can you just chill? So with that, I'm gonna take it all open. So all they gotta do is just go two and two. So let's go to the questions first. The first question is, how do you juggle meeting your kids' needs, schedule, and finding time for yourself, especially as they get older, get into extracurricular activities, etc.? And what helps you manage it all? Boom. I don't know. It's almost like you get into the autopilot mode, I guess. You get into the autopilot mode and you just make it happen. It's not like I have a formula. Well, I do. I have something, and I think it helps a little bit. I have good old Alexa. I have Alexa telling me to do everything, all the way down to take my medicine at night. She will tell the kids to wake up. She will tell the kids it's breakfast time, tell them breakfast is over, stop eating, go brush your teeth. She will tell them get dressed, now it's time to put on your socks and shoes. Because I try to take away all the stress of in the morning. And I know you're like, Kim, you could do that. You don't need Alexa to tell you to do that. But yeah, you do. Like I'm trying to go further and further. There's no way to go further and further. Yeah, you do when it's stressful. If you oversleep, man. That's the worst, when you oversleep. I have my Alexa. I have everything planned on my phone. I have a calendar on the refrigerator. This annoying, y'all, because this would annoy me. It's a lot of rumbling. And this camera want to pick up every noise that happens all the way into the next town over. Like I have to have it all written down, because if I don't, that's gonna make it even more stressful, and it's gonna be hard to juggle when you forgot. My kids are really good at remembering things. My mom helps out a lot. I'm trying to think of what else, because it's almost like I just go into like autopilot. So I'm like, oh, I wonder, can I answer this question like properly for them? It's mainly just having things written down, having that schedule, like having a routine. That's the biggest thing. And what else did you say? Especially as they get older, when you wrote especially as they get older, I feel personally as they get older got easier. It's not easy, but it got easier. They can actually do things for themselves. I felt it was harder when they were little. Now that they're older and they're more self-sufficient, it's a lot of things that I don't have to do that took the stress off. It's just like, go brush your teeth, go take a shower. Like I would have to do all those things. So it's like, I gotta cook dinner, but I also gotta get you ready for bed. Like I gotta get the pajamas on. Oh, dinner, but I gotta give you a bath. That was when it was hard. Now, if I'm cooking dinner, I'm like, take a shower, who's going first? You know, boom, boom, boom. Like it's a lot of help. So I feel personally it was easier as they're getting older. For me, it gets easier getting older. They both are in extracurricular activities. Eddie is in Taekwondo, Lizzie is in gymnastics. This was harder, and I had to make it easier for myself. It was, I don't know if you guys remember, but Friday was my, my day where I didn't have to do the hustle and bustle of driving here, there. So Lizzie was in gymnastics Mondays and Wednesdays. Eddie was in Taekwondo Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Friday was, I didn't have to go nowhere. That was really stressful on me because I felt like every single day I was doing something. You'll see I'm answering questions and I'm not even rapping. So what I did was I said I would rather you guys have your extracurricular activities on the same day. And my mom was like, what? That is gonna wear you ragged. I said, no, actually doing this every day is wearing me ragged. So now they both go to their extracurricular activities, their sports. I'm just gonna say that because that extracurricular activity, it's so long for me to say, but they go to their sports the same days. They go on Mondays and Wednesdays. When we come home from school, we take Lizzie to her gymnastics. After gymnastics, there's a gap, maybe it's like an hour gap. And then Eddie goes to his taekwondo, so they can eat dinner in that gap. And then we scoot out to go to taekwondo. So I rest now on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, and it works for me, and I actually like it. It makes Mondays and Wednesdays longer, but I can look forward to having nothing on that Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if something is hard on you, you try to find a way to make it a little easier. I made that question so doggone long. I'm gonna talk 10 minutes. 10 minutes. I really hope I answer that question. I hope I answer all your questions to satisfaction. But the next one is, do you miss Connecticut weather over Texas? Child, you know you're trying to be funny. You are trying to be funny, girl. Because you know, good and doggone well, I don't miss no Connecticut weather. So your answer is no, girl. I do not miss no Connecticut weather. I love the weather here. It is amazing. Except for right now, we're going through some little cold front, like a freeze. Like, what the heck is this? You know, it's time for foolishness. Don't miss no snow, can't stand it. Don't like it whatsoever. I can't stand driving in it, having to shovel in it, you know, all that stuff. Like having to live in it, having to move around in it. Like I wouldn't mind going up to Aspen, Colorado, taking a trip there. But living there, having to function, move around in that, nah, we good. We good. All that. I only got one gift completed. I have some extra here. Let me do a small gift. Ooh, I could do a small. I could do a couple small ones. Boom, boom. But nope, I do not miss that weather. You trying to be funny. Talk about how you keep their gifts hidden from the kids before you wrap them. And that makes sense with this video. I keep them hidden by keeping them in my room. My kids don't go in my room. You mean like just walking in mom's room and going through her closet? They don't do that. It's weird because sometimes I'll be thinking, they're like, my kids don't listen, they're so disrespectful. But then when I hear what other people's kids do, I'm like, my kids don't do that. They don't do that. Your kids do that? Mine don't do that. And I'm like, dang, at least I complain. I got some really good kids. Yeah. Except for when they want to talk back, throw their tantrums. That just takes me places that I've never been before. But yep, they just stay out. And it's almost like, it's kind of weird. Like they want to know what they have. All kids want to know what they have for Christmas. But it's like, they don't want to mess up their, they don't want to mess up their surprise. So they don't try. Y'all can't even see. Hold up. Although it's going to be pixelated, but you still want to see me do something. You want to see me moving. Don't you want to see me moving my hands? How do you feel the children are adjusting to living in Texas? Are you happy you made the move, and are you dating or talking to anyone? Okay, I feel that they absolutely love Texas. Okay, I feel that they love it because they keep hollering that they are so excited. One of them, I think it was Eddie, said, oh, I missed the snow. He knew he a doggone lie. But I think he misses the idea of just running out in the snow and doing a snow angel for that 1 second. Then he hollers he's too cold. But you said you like the snow, boy. But then he said, no, I love Texas. I love the weather. And then it's just better things to eat, better things to do. There's nothing in Connecticut. Nothing. It's like Connecticut, like Houston is the size of Connecticut. I think it was too tiny. Nobody want to be there. True. I don't like it there. And most of the time people don't like where they were born. But it's like, maybe if that state was bigger, maybe if it was bigger to have more things to do, I would like it. Because it's not cold all year round. It's not like it's Antarctica or something like that. It doesn't stay cold forever, but I just wasn't feeling it. Even when I was younger, I always wanted to leave that state. And one of you guys had said, maybe she was born in New York, because I had said New York in one video. I said, no, I've never been born there. I went to school there, but I wasn't born in New York. New York is pretty cool, but if I was by myself, I probably would have lived in New York. I always wanted to live somewhere warm. Somewhere warm that still gets cold. We still feel a coldness. I don't know about this cold that they doing, like Texas is playing. But the kids absolutely love it. They love how they could go outside and play. I don't really know, because, you know, kids are different. I don't know if they're looking at it like they love Texas over Connecticut because of the weather. They may be loving Texas over Connecticut because we're in a house now. But they're so excited that we're in a house. I think that's what's really getting them saying, I love Texas better than Connecticut. I hope this video ain't boring, because I'm bored myself. Like, I'm not bored answering your question. I'm bored looking at the viewfinder and I don't see me doing anything. And this ain't my good rapping. So don't look at me like, girl, your rapping is good. No, sucks this year. But it's like, it is technically, what day is it? It is the 23rd. Christmas is in 5 minutes. I'm not rapping like it's no contest. Oh, and am I dating anybody? Nope. I'm not dating anybody. I have no intentions of dating anybody. I'm afraid, y'all. Not so much afraid of dating anyone, but afraid of introducing anyone to my kids. And I don't do that when we're gonna date for like 5 years before you meet my kids. I'm not doing that, because what if I date someone and I really like him, and then he meets my kids are like, we don't like that man, where you get him from? So they would be meeting him not soon, but they would be meeting him before 6 months, you know? I'm not wasting my time on a man. Because to me, it would be wasting time if I'm dating him and then for like 6, 7, 8 months, 9 months, a whole year, and then my kids meet him and say they can't stand him. Then I gotta get rid of him. And then I wasted my time and I'm heartbroken. And when I say meeting, I mean casually meeting him, not like, hey, this gonna be your stepdaddy and he moving in. Nope, not dating anyone. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of these weirdos out here that will, I don't know, like they'll be nice to you and a nice person, but they got short tempers with kids. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just nervous. I'm just nervous. And then just yelling out, get you a Christian man. That means nothing. Just because a person claims they're Christian don't mean they're Christian. Oh, and let me tell y'all this. I've tried to get me to be hooked up with that YouTuber. What is his name? I'm gonna put his name on the screen. Why? Because he's a single adopted dad? Like, you need more than that. I need more than that for it to be a match. He seems like a really nice guy, but he's not my type. So y'all can stop telling me to go to him. What y'all doing? I hope y'all ain't going on that man's channel telling him to come to me. When y'all tell me to go to him, the first thing I say is, he's a single adopted dad just like you. And I guess since he's a black guy and he adopted kids that are not black, and I'm a black woman that adopted kids that are not black, it's like, you guys are a match made in heaven. Y'all playing. Y'all funny. Hooray, a Q&A. Kim, I think a while ago, a long while ago, you said you wanted a sleeve. Do you still want more tattoos and a full sleeve? No, I don't want any more tattoos anymore. I actually got that out of my mind a while ago. It was just gonna be here, like that all the way around. But then I stopped that years ago. I think my last tattoo was 2016. Yeah, I think the last one, and it was the clock with the kids' names on it. I don't have any desire to do any more tattoos. But no sleeve for me. Can you compare and contrast what it is like living in a house versus an apartment, girl? Okay, the number one thing, girl, is space. Oh! Then the number two thing is like peace and quiet. Although the place that we lived in before was pretty quiet though. It wasn't loud because there was a lot of older people that lived there. It was quiet there. It was not loud. I'll tell you that. It was not loud. But the number one thing is space and peace. Also, we had a garage in the apartment, but the garage was not attached to our unit. The garage was attached to the building. And you're like, girl, what you talking about? It's like, think of it like you're at the mall and you got like a garage or underground parking, okay? And you park your car and you want to go to Louis Vuitton in the mall. Now you park your car and the garage or the underground parking or like the covered parking is attached to the mall, but it's not attached to Louis Vuitton. Okay, you gotta go into the mall and then go up to the store. So it was just like that. The garage was attached to the building, to our apartment building. We had to go in the building and then go to our unit. And it was good for the weather, you know? It was good, like you didn't have to get out and be cold walking from your car to the house, like to our apartment. but it sucked when we did grocery. We got all our bags out and we had to carry our bags into the building, from the garage into the building, and go all the way up the steps and all the way down the hall to our unit. Oh, I hated that. But at least we didn't get wet when it was raining, didn't get cold when it was cold or when it was snowing. So we were okay, is that aspect. But when you got a lot of grocery and you got kids that would keep asking you questions instead of walking, like walk, get to the house. Yeah, it was annoying. And with here, the garage is right there. The garage is right adjacent to the kitchen. Oh my gosh. You guys have seen me bring stuff in. Love it. That's pretty much it. Like space and privacy. Whether it's space in the house, or just space outside the house. We have a backyard. Amazing. Decorating with the lights for Christmas. You know? Stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Tell them we're talking. Y'all, I talked to us. Is there anything you miss about living in Connecticut? Nope. I miss my family. But that has nothing to do with Connecticut. I don't miss Connecticut for one bit. What's your favorite part of moving to Texas? I like the weather. I like the food. I like the house. I actually like the people. Some people said, you sure you want to move there? Them people mean and they racist. I haven't come across a racist person yet. I know they're here. I know they're here. Racist people are everywhere. I haven't experienced it yet. Y'all, the camera stopped. And I don't even know. I looked up and it stopped. I was talking about how I was called a nanny in a different language. I hope y'all got that. That was when I was in Connecticut. I was called a nanny in a different language. And down here, I'm not getting that yet. I'm not getting the foolishness yet of are you their nanny, are you their babysitter, their after school care provided to their rich parents get off work. No, I'm not. I'm sure they probably look at me. But ain't nobody came up to me and said, yeah. The next one was, what's something about living in Texas that you didn't know until moving here? And the thing that I will have to say is, I know this piece of tape, I know this sounds silly, but the thing that I will have to say is how the tolls work. And like, you can avoid a toll by driving alongside the highway instead of getting on it. Like the whole system of the tolls and how you get that speed pass, free pass, somebody's pass. That round, that's annoying, and trying to figure that out. Because in Connecticut, there's no tolls within the state of Connecticut. As of right now, there are no tolls within the state of Connecticut. You hit a toll up north is because you leaving the state. It ain't no, we hit a toll because we going into another county. Like, what? That's the only thing that I didn't really understand or didn't get till getting here. But me, I'm the type of person where I do a lot of research before I jump in. Any events planned for 2023, like vacation, house updates, a kitty partner for Tyler, any vacations, what I really want to do is go on a cruise. But that wouldn't be 2023, that'd probably be 2024. But I would really want to go on a cruise. I went on a cruise before. Was it once or twice? It was once. I would love to take them on like a Disney cruise, or I don't know, just take them on some type of cruise that's fun. I don't really have anything like in my mind scheduled yet, I guess because with the hustle and bustle of just moving in here, and then birthdays and Christmas, it all just kept coming back to back to back. Like almost every month there was something. We moved down here in the beginning of July. Then at the end of July is Eddie's birthday. And then in August, back to school. Then in September, Nana's birthday. Then in October, Lizzie's birthday. And then my birthday. And then you get November, Thanksgiving. Then you get December, Christmas. It was like every single month there was something. So I didn't want to think about no vacation. So I haven't really thought about it yet. I will let y'all guys know when something comes up in my brain cells. I will definitely let y'all know, of course. But nothing was really coming up because every month it was something. Every month was something. House updates? No, I'm not looking for no house now. Number one, I wouldn't break my lease. We got a 2-year lease. I made sure we did a lease that was long, not no 6 months, 12 months, month. No, it's 24 months. Like it wouldn't be anything for like 2 years. So that was that, a year and a half. So I wouldn't even be looking at anything. No, I did title that video, Are We House Hunting? That was, I guess you want to call it clickbait? I don't know. Like you have, as a content creator, you have to title your videos crazy to get people to watch. It's like, people don't want to admit it, but people out there are title surfers and I can see it in my views. No matter what you say, I see it in my views. The algorithm of YouTube will say something. It'll say, this video is not making the reach that it normally does. Maybe you should think of changing your title. It'll say that. We all know. Some people just don't want to admit it. Some people get offended if you say it. Oh, I don't title search. Well, you don't. Thank you for being so supportive, and you don't like fish for what video you want to watch. You just support us anyway. But there are title surfers, and that's just the way it is. There's no other way about it. That's just how it is. That's even like that when you want to watch a movie. When a movie's title sounds good, you're like, oh, what's this about? And then you go and you search for the like if you want to watch a movie, it's like you see the title and you see what would be the thumbnail, meaning what would be the cover of a movie. You're like, oh, look at that movie, what's this about? And then you go find the trailer. If the trailer sounds good, you go to the movie, you know? Finish another one. It's the same thing with YouTube videos. So we got these, this. We got this. These are clothes. And this is not in a box. No, it's not. We got these. We got these. What else did you say? Oh, and a kitty partner for Tyler. No. For a couple reasons. Number one, cats. It's a lot of work for cats. Although they are pretty much self-sufficient. But when they make a mess, they make a mess. Okay? That's number one. Number two, I don't know about you, but insurance is expensive for Tyler. I do have health insurance for my cat. I don't play games. Like, I don't play games. He's like a child, so I got health insurance for him. Let's have another cat with health insurance, more litter. If I have to have another litter box, then more food. Then when we go on vacation, or if we leave the house longer than a day, I don't leave my cat in the house. He goes to a kitty hotel every time. Never leave him at home alone because he loves to be around people. And if he saw we didn't come home, he would destroy the house out of anxiety. I see some people on YouTube, they can leave their cats home, just give them enough food. I'm like, oh, you are so lucky. I gotta spend hundreds of dollars to put them in a kitty hotel. And then I give them the best because I upgrade to the suite, okay? They have, do you want them in a little cage? Or do you want them in a room that has a window? Do you want a 2-story kitty hotel? And do you want a 2-story with a window? It really be like that. That's too expensive. Because I take being a kitty mom seriously. I just don't get a cat because he's cute and because he touches all of me and make me feel special. No, I take it seriously. Although it would be cute though. It would be cute to have one. I love your cooking videos. You make it look so easy. Your kids are so blessed to have you as a mom. Thank you so much. I make it look easy because when I cook, I fast forward through it. So when you see me chopping up them onions, just slow it down and you'll see me go like this, like that. Speed through it, clip out all the messy parts. Like if I'm cutting something, like if I'm cutting an onion and the onion slips and it rolls off the counter or like rolls onto the other side of the counter, I clip that out. You don't see that, girl. When you look at YouTube videos, don't beat yourself up too much. Like, oh man, they make it look so easy and I'm over here struggling. It's taking me forever to boil water. Don't do that though, because we edit it. We edit it to make it look quote unquote perfect. Don't look at something and say, oh my God, you make it look so easy. And I wish I could do that. Nah, don't do that. I swear y'all can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. So it's just like a regular Q&A with me looking down, not looking at the camera. Y'all gonna be pissed. Would you remain in Texas forever? Or have you thought about it? I love the state of Texas. As of right now, I see myself in Texas for a very, very, very long time. I don't see myself moving. I wouldn't like up and move my kids around. Number one, they're in school. They're not homeschooled. Like when you have homeschool kids, you can just move around all over the place. And I'm not in the service. Like I'm not in the military, so there's no need for me to keep bouncing around. I see myself here until they at least graduate from high school. I don't see myself going. How difficult is it to maintain a successful YouTube channel and keep your subscribers engaged and interested in your content? Do you ever feel pressure to put out good content regularly since this is your main source of income? And has there ever been an occasion when you just want to throw in the towel, quit YouTube and get a regular 9 to 5? You got a lot, girlfriend. How you keeping the viewers engaged? That's kind of like it's like a catch and go. That's so hot. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Because some people can like you today and not like you tomorrow. It's weird, like the attention span of people. Or you could make one video that they didn't like, but they could have been rocking with you forever. And you make this one video that they don't like and they like, peace. It's all about you. Like it's all about your personality, your content. Because I feel that if you try to go with what everyone else is doing, you're gonna be popping. I want y'all to see me do this. This is getting me mad. But it's like they'll probably watch you and follow you and like you if you go with what everybody else is doing. But I feel the minute you get big and you're like, I don't want to do that no more. I want to be me. I want you to see the real me and see me for who I am. Everybody's gonna get mad. And they're gonna be like, well, you changed. No, actually, I didn't change. Actually, I did change. I changed before I hit record. Now I don't want to be changed no more. And I want to be me. And then they're gonna get mad, you know? So I feel that be you from the beginning. And people gonna like you or people won't like you. Okay, I gotta do another ghetto sensation. It's a tad bit too small. But it's like, be you from the beginning. And there's gonna be people that's gonna like you, and there's gonna be people that's not gonna like you. Even if you were to go with the grain and copy what the next person is doing, there's still gonna be people that ain't gonna like you because they ain't gonna like the way you did it. So be you. I think people like who I am because I don't try to put on a front. If you are who you are, then they will always watch you. If you follow with the grain, if you follow with the motion in the ocean, you may lose because what you call it, trends and like things, they come and go. Like if you notice all the trends of the girls doing makeup and doing hair, they're kind of starting to slow down, and all of your favorite makeup artists are now vlogging now. Like, no, keep putting the makeup on, girl. Keep doing that pink girl. Show me your nighttime routine. But people ain't really watching that. And when they do a nighttime routine, it's mixed in with a vlog. Like, it's like people are nosy. Okay, that's what I said it. I'm nosy too. People are nosy. So I feel vlogging is always going to be popping because people always want to know your business. So vlogging will always be popping. You want to be you. And I feel like if you're going to attract people. And then maybe you'll attract some good people, because if you're going with the trend, you're just going to attract people who are addicted to that trend. You know, like if you see, I don't know, some silly little trend that's going on, people are going to go look and see who else is doing that trend. And so you're just getting the trend hoppers. If you are yourself, you're going to get people who actually are coming to watch you, like you know? And I don't want to be on the trend of the adopted mom. That's why I don't keep saying it in my titles, adopted mom. I used to put single mom in the title, but then I stopped and I just do it as a hashtag. And I only did that because I was tired of people coming on the video talking about, do they have a dad? Where's their dad? Are you married? And I didn't want to keep answering the same silly questions. So I put single mom in the title. And do I feel pressured to put out good content? I feel that the only content you put out should be good. I feel that you shouldn't put out just junk. Because, I don't know, like, it's just like when you do like your homework. When you do your homework, or when you make food, you make dinner for somebody, or I don't know, anything. You don't want to just put out junk. You want it to always be good. So, nope, I don't feel pressured on that. And do I feel like putting in the towel? No. But I do feel like sometimes just sitting in front of the camera and going off. So I hold myself back. Yes, I do. I feel tempted to do that. I never feel tempted to put in the towel. I just I feel tempted to sit down in front of the camera and go off on some people. But no. And then do I feel tempted to go and get a regular 9-to-5? I sure do not. The Lord has blessed me with this. Why would I say, I don't like that blessing you gave me? I'm gonna go back. Imagine, like, you know, like when I say that I'm stressed sometimes, just, you know, like the regular stress of life. Imagine having that regular stress of life, doing it as a single parent, and then working a 9-to-5. So because there's times that I gotta run it to the school, get the kid, gotta run it to the school, or I have to get on the phone and be on the phone with teachers like unexpectedly for a long period of time. I wouldn't be able to do that. And working a traditional 9-to-5, I had sat down, I was thinking about that like a couple weeks ago. I was like, what would I do if I had to work. Like, work. I'm like, I don't know what I would do. And then I just sit there and be like, thank you, Lord. Just thank you. The Lord knew what he was doing. As long as this is available for me to do, I will do it. I will continue to do it as long as it's available. The only time I will go and get a regular 9 to 5 is if this was no longer available. So I would have to be forced, kicking and screaming, forced to go back and get a traditional job. But I am not going to willingly walk away from the blessing that the Lord has given me back in 2017. Like, what do you think about Texas traffic? Traffic is crazy. Traffic don't really bother me unless I'm low on gas or I gotta be somewhere and all that mess is in my way. The thing that I can't stand is how these people drive. Like, why are you driving? Like, they drive like their eyes are closed and their brakes are broken. I swear. Like, why are you driving like that? You do know you got brakes on that car, right? You do know that. Press them. Mind blown. So it's not so much the traffic, it's how they drive. This was fun. I love when you just sit and chat with us. For Q&A, do you feel like you've settled and found a good community and friends yet? The community we live in, I'm perfectly fine with it as of now. I'm renting, so I'm not looking at it in the eyes of a homeowner. I think you look at things differently when you're a homeowner. You're like, did I make a mistake? Did I buy the house in the right area? Like, oh man, like that. But when you're a renter, you can be like, so if I like this place, I can get up and leave. So I'm still looking at it in the eyes of a renter. Finding friends. Yeah, I found some cool people, some cool friends. I've been kind of like canceling out on them lately though, because I've been stressed out with the stuff at Eddie's school. Well, Eddie and Lizzie's school, both together. The people there are stressing me out. And it's not being stressed out with no Vlogmas, because I could easily just stop Vlogmas. So I'm not stressed out about that. And I think people were thinking that. I think you guys took it the wrong way in that previous video. It's not that. I'm stressed out about the stuff at the school. Because some people are saying, I can see the stress in your face. Can take a break. But I know you guys mean well when you say that. But this is my job. I can't just say, you know what? I'm not vlogging for like 2 months or something like that. You can't do that. Can you do that at your job? When you stressed and you're like, I ain't coming to work. Like, boss, I'm not coming to work. I'm stressed. You can't do it. You still gotta go to work. Boop. Y'all, that looked messy. All of it. I know I find a good community. Yeah. I think the community is fine. I think that I'm all done. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, I am. Let me show you all the gifts. Lay it all out for you, because I will keep dragging on the outro of this video. This is Eddie's table. He has a table for a reason. You guys can see it. Boom, boom. Oh, we have stocking stuffers, so there's no need to show y'all those. It's gonna be pixelated, and I'm not wrapping those. Just shoving it in the stuff. Shoving it in the stocking. We did very low, very little this year. It's still expensive. Like, things that were purchased are expensive. I got things that they're actually gonna play with, because what's the point of buying a whole bunch of toys and they're only gonna play with 1 or 2 things? That's what we did. That's what we did. I am all done, you guys. You guys had some amazing questions. I hope I gave you some amazing answers. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for rapping with me. So I will see you guys in the next video. What time is it? Oh, it is 12:05 in the afternoon. I have to get the kids dressed because we have to go out really quickly. I will see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay blessed, and Merry Christmas.